Hey everybody, it's Brooke here from Anita Goodesign, and for this tips and tricks video, we are going to be talking about the threads that we use most here at Anita. Now, some of those brands include Floriani, Thread Nanny, and Madeira. Now, we're going to take a look at what threads we have. Here are examples below. Now, each of these thread types are good for different purposes. I am going to go through each one individually to tell you their best features. Now here is our metallic embroidery thread. We love using this for decorative stitching as it has a beautiful shiny finish. To avoid your thread breaks, you're going to want to stitch this at a low speed, and you're going to also want to space them out as you're sewing. So while you have your portable thread stand, you're going to want to place it a little bit further than your sewing machine, and you may also want to consider using thread nets to avoid knots. Now the recommended needle for this is an 80 by 12 or a 90 by 14. Now here is our variegated embroidery thread. Now this thread is so beautiful. The fibers are dyed in intervals, which makes the shading and colors really pop. This is great for decorative stitching, whether you want to add shading or dimension to your projects. It is best displayed on larger designs, and it also is a recommended needle of 75 by 11. Now here is the main thread that we use at Anita, the polyester thread, and here are some things that we love about this thread. It's strong, it's durable, color fast, so it holds pigments longer, it retains its shape, and its recommended needle is 75 by 11. Now this is the frosted matte embroidery thread. You can use this for any design that you are looking for a neutral tone. It looks good on aprons when you want to have a kitchen vintage vibe. Now there's a lot of colors you can choose from this. It is light fast, which means it does not reflect light. It is also bleach and chlorine resistant, and the recommended needle is a 75 by 11. Now here we have the Berbera embroidery thread. Now this thread is really cool because there's a lot of fun things you can do with it. It's 3 times thicker than the standard embroidery thread. It's a mix of acrylic and wool. It's strong, and it's ideal for your decorative stitching, and it's also great for projects that involve animal motifs because you can also purchase a brush, and as you have your finished project, you can take that brush and comb it, and it will actually mimic fur, which is really cool. Now it also creates this hand stitch look, which is also really neat, and the recommended needle for this is 100 by 16. And now that we have run through all the wonderful features of these threads, it's important to note that there are a lot of threads that you can choose from. This is just a small bit that we use here at Anita. Now we hope these tips and tricks will help you get through your next planning process, and happy sewing!